Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Scorpion and this is Mikkel. This is our third take. The first take, Mikkel was going through his little thing about Beyonce versus Janet because it was a message that was sent to us. Now, this is a special edition because this is all questions submitted by you, our fans, our subscribers. So, the thing was he didn't want to talk about was Beyonce versus Janet. Like, we did a video about that, and I defended Janet a whole lot. But what a lot of people are saying is that Mikkel is only for Beyonce and nobody else. Like, he says that my opinions are facts, which are true. Like, my opinions,
I didn't say that your opinions are facts. I said that you think that your opinions are facts.
My opinions are facts. And actually, my opinion is my opinion.
But you shouldn't think like
but
that.
What I'm saying is, when I give my opinion, I'm speaking from here. Everything that I say is the truth.
But you can't say that your opinions are facts.
They don't have, okay, opinions are opinions.
Yeah, but they're not facts.
But to me, they're my facts.
Your facts.
If I'm telling you what I'm thinking, I'm speaking the truth. Like, sometimes I will say, I say things that make people upset, but it still comes from here. Now, anyway,
that didn't make sense what you said.
It doesn't. It don't have to make sense.
You said if I'm telling you what I'm thinking, then I'm saying it's the truth.
You
could be telling me that you think that I'm ugly, but that doesn't mean that I am ugly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well then it's not true. It's an opinion. So what are you saying?
Anyway,
he's putting his foot in his mouth again.
I don't give a damn. They still gonna watch. Now, the thing is, Terza, I hope I said your name right, sent me a message to talk about on this show. It said, okay, the whole Beyonce thing. I respect your friend for liking her. What he tends to not realize is that Beyonce is not original whatsoever. Single Ladies sound like Get Me Body Part 2. The choreography is the same as her last videos. She's just very predictable, and your friend doesn't seem to get there. I mean, yeah, she can sing, but that's all she has. It's her voice, which can be loud and annoying as well. But I'm not going to get into that. And I know that there are some kids out there that think her videos are the fiercest thing because that's all they see, and they don't know better. But in reality, they're looking at the same videos over and over. Oh, the copying stuff. Oh, the whole whining and doing the uh-oh, and all that other shit is really getting old. You know, I'm a Janet fan for life, and I'm not going to let nobody talk shit about Janet either. But I'm not hating on Beyonce. I'm just calling it like I see it. Now, when we tend to give our opinion, we are called haters, even though we do call it like we see it. Now, I don't know about him. All he like is Beyonce. He needs to open his ears to other artists. You just said, before we turn this light on, you said that it's all about Beyonce. It's nobody but Beyonce. Even though Britney Spears hit #1, even though this is her second time getting the #1.
When I said
but you're cutting me off. Don't cut me off. Give me respect me.
Respect.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a fact. It came out your mouth. It's all about Beyonce, and Britney Spears is only #1. You know, it's not about nobody else. It's only about Beyonce. If you going to buy a Britney Spears album, do not buy Beyonce. That is a true stand. Like, that's ridiculous to not open your ears and open. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. I'm calling you out on the Scorpion Show. Beyonce stands.
And when I said that, it was a joke to the person that I was talking to on the phone.
Now, what is your response?
So what?
Do you have a response?
Oh, no, I don't have a response to her. You know why I don't have a response to her? Because I said before that I wasn't going to talk about Beyonce anymore.
That's a motherfucking lie. Now, let's get to the next question. I want to know, what is your opinion on Lil Wayne? And if you think the amount of profanity in his music takes away from the actual music. Or if you think it is very weird to hear Beyonce curse because we actually know she very rarely uses curse words.
Okay, can I start off with this?
Go ahead.
First, that question was submitted to me by one of my MySpace friends, Morgan. Here's your shout out. I just want to say, I want to start off with the Beyonce thing. Morgan, I wasn't for sure if you were asking about her cursing in her songs or cursing in her private life. The private life, I think, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that maybe she does curse in her private life. I mean, look who she's married to. She's married to Jay-Z. But that doesn't mean that she actually curses. I'm not saying that she does, and I'm not saying that she doesn't. We don't know because we don't live with Beyonce. As far as her singing, as far as her cursing and her singing, I don't know why anybody would want to hear any singer, whether it be Beyonce or anybody, curse in their songs. I mean, can you imagine Mariah Carey cursing in her songs or Alicia Keys cursing in her songs? I mean, it's just not. It's not what I want to hear a female. We hear too much cursing in rap songs. Why do we want to hear that in song in female singing? Now, he told me that Janet curses in her songs. Well, it's understandable when Janet curses in her songs. I mean, it's understandable. She can do that. Beyonce can't do that.
Like I said, I think the thing is with Beyonce.
It's a thing. I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Oh well, bitch, you cut me off when I wasn't finished.
Wait.
Now, well, you sounded like you was finished,
I'm not.
so I'm going to cut in. Now, like I was saying, I think the reason why Richard, come on, be quiet. The reason why I think Beyonce does not curse is because she's too pure, and she's pure, and they made Beyonce. Oh, every little girl dreams, and they don't want to mess her image up to her young fans.
Janet fans are upset because Janet people didn't make her every little girl's dream.
Janet don't have to be.
Wait a minute. Just admit it.
Janet does not have to be every little girl's dream. Janet. What do I have to admit?
Just admit it. When girls get dressed up, they want to dress up like Beyonce. Nobody wants to dress up like Janet.
Excuse me, Janet's music.
Up to their navel.
Janet's music, as long as I've been living, has not been known to go to just the little kids. Her music has never been for little kids.
Beyonce's music goes to little kids.
What? Beyonce is how old? 27.
Kevin, first of all, why are you yelling?
Because I am. Because you're me.
Stop
I don't
yelling.
give a damn. It's my show. I could curse. I could
didn't say
scream.
curse.
I could do whatever.
I said stop yelling.
When Bill O'Reilly is on his show, he scream at his people, right? When Sean Hannity is on his show, he scream at his people, right? This is my show. I could do what I damn well be. But I'm gonna bring it now. I'm gonna bring it to a minimum. You damn right I'm not them. I'm the Scorpion. Now I'm gonna bring it down. Now my point is that Beyonce is too pure to curse on her records. If you ever hear the song,
hear her curse.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
This bitch, when she said, "I'm a bitch in the afternoon,"
why? That's hating.
Okay,
that's hating.
And then
that's hating.
what is the song?
You're hating.
What is the song? What is it? Free or if? And she be like nigga, but it's not. She don't say nigga. It's kind of like sounded out. It's kind of like faded out a little bit. I can't remember the song off the top of my head.
Singing in the background, hate on me, hate.
I don't give a damn. But you know what, Mikkel, see, you don't like me. He don't like me to check.
Go ahead.
He don't like me. Mikkel, you don't like me to check. You don't like me to check Beyonce, and you know what? That's fine. Beyonce fans out there, don't cut me off. Let me say what I'm saying. See, don't cut me off. Beyonce fans out there, y'all always get mad because I talk about her. But you know what? I can talk about Beyonce. You want to know why? Because I put money in her pocket. If it wasn't for me and the other fans around the way that like her,
he called himself a fan. Can you believe that?
Excuse me. I love Janet Jackson to death. And I already said that Janet made some corny ass songs. Why is she still working with Jermaine Dupri? I do not know. Jermaine, you need to just sit down and be Beyonce.
Yes. Don't be Beyonce's manager.
Mikkel, come on, you being too much. Just sit down and be Janet Jackson's boyfriend or husband or whatever. Don't produce her music. Leave that to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And I know all the Janet fans out there is going to agree with me on that. Because before Janet released 20YO, his ass was all over the message boards. Yeah, Janet's going to be this. Janet's going to be that. We got that fire. We got that shit. When Janet came out with 20YO, his ass was never to be found. And he should stay where he at. Just stay Janet boyfriend. But anything musically, leave it to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Now, that's all I had to say about that. Beyonce do not curse on tracks. The only track that I heard her clearly curse on was Flaws and All. That's it. Now she don't have to curse. That doesn't make her an artist. But to me, I like you more because I curse, and I would love to hear somebody that curse. Now,
if you want to hear somebody that curse, then buy her husband's CDs or buy Lil Wayne CDs. So why do you want to hear Beyonce curse?
So what?
Why?
You said I wanted to.
Why? You did.
I wouldn't mind hearing her curse.
Why?
Because I wouldn't mind hearing her curse.
Why? If Beyonce cursed, now it's my turn to talk.
Go ahead.
If Beyonce started cursing, then her career would be just like Janet's. Nowhere. You know why?
Oh,
it'd be nowhere. And you know it.
Now, Mikkel, this is my defense. And you know we talk about this all the time. If it had not been for the Super Bowl and all that bullshit ass backlash, Janet's career would have never been where it is today.
Who's to blame for that?
And you know it. Oh, I already said, that's Janet Jackson.
Oh, okay.
It's Janet Jackson.
Okay.
But you know what? It's the thing that she's being black, and I'll say it again, she's a Jackson. So they are going to talk about her anyway. Well, and you know, CBS and Clear Channel were all in cahoots. Clear Channel was a part of Viacom, meaning that, bitch, you want to cost us so much money? We're not going to play your music on the radio. And everybody know it, Mikkel. And you know, and you want to sit there, Richard, turn that down. And you sitting there, oh, if I'm only got Janet to blame, Janet did not rip her own motherfucking titty out.
God.
Justin Timberlake.
Also, Janet didn't know that was going to happen.
Oh, MTV MTV probably knew too. I know they knew. MTV knew.
So what is his point? What is his point? What's your point?
What is my point?
What's your point?
Why didn't Justin Timberlake take a backlash or
Because
be man enough?
He apologized.
Man, please.
He apologized.
Man, please.
He did
Justin
what they told him to
Timberlake
do. And Janet
took
should
the
have
bitch route.
Janet should have did what they told her to do.
Justin Timberlake took the
Maybe
bitch
her
route.
albums would have sold.
Justin Timberlake took the bitch route. Now, let's get on to the questions that were asked for this show.
Wait, we didn't finish the Lil Wayne thing.
Oh, the Lil Wayne. Let me tell you something about Lil Wayne.
This is why I don't like talking about Beyonce.
This is the thing about Lil Wayne. Now, I'm not really into rap music at all. I'm trying to get
Isn't
the
it funny
questions up.
because I actually am, and Scorpion thinks that I only listen to Beyonce. So we're gonna talk
Whoa,
about
that's
Lil
all
Wayne.
you talk about is Beyonce.
Well, that's because
now,
I love Beyonce.
Okay, now I will. Just because you love somebody don't mean you gotta talk about them all the time.
Okay, but so
now,
what? But see, this
now,
is the thing
okay.
now he's contradicting himself again. He loves Janet, but yet he knows nothing about rap music. See, you're contradicting yourself.
I
love Beyonce, but I listen to rap music.
And I don't have to listen to rap, Mikkel.
So don't ever say that I don't. That's the only person I listen to.
Okay, just because I listen to Janet Jackson. No, just because I listen to Janet Jackson means that does not mean that that's the only person I listen to. I love R&B music and I love pop music.
But you said
I don't listen to rap music.
No, but
that's what I said.
You said that I only listen to Beyonce. That's not true.
Well, maybe I didn't know that about you because your head is only up Beyonce's ass.
No.
If the fans out there listen, they know I listen to more than Janet Jackson, and I got more videos about other people.
Do you see how he won't move over? Look how he's so close.
But look how
he keeps doing this. So he keeps doing this in my face, like
because you keep talking when I'm talking.
So what?
And I'm trying to be
nice.
This
is your show.
But I'm trying to be nice.
Put a mute button on me.
No, I slapped in your face. How about that, bitch?
That'll be
now.
bad.
Go ahead. Oh, really? I won't. Now go ahead.
Go ahead and say what?
Okay, what
every damn thing.
Now I'm gonna say this about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I did not like him.
The question? I want to see the question again. So
I've read the question.
Well,
watch the video and hear the question again. You should have been paying attention.
Oh, you can't read the question again, but you can go and read that whole paragraph that girl said about Beyonce.
I already read the paragraph about Lil Wayne. If you wasn't listening,
paragraph, it was a sentence.
If you wasn't listening because you was talking about Beyonce,
again.
I don't know how
read it
to
again.
I can't read.
Oh, see.
So anyway.
When it's hating on Beyonce, he's all for it. When it's hating on Beyonce, he's all for it.
Like I said,
he's all for it.
I put money in Beyonce's pockets, bitch. I got a lot of those tours.
Trust me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, talk.
If Kevin stopped buying Beyonce's album, and if you all out there that don't like Beyonce stop buying her albums, Beyonce or me or the rest of the stands out there, we won't lose any sleep. So go ahead and stop buying.
I'm not a hater.
Because we ain't gonna lose no sleep.
I'm not a hater.
And Beyonce's bank account ain't gonna go down.
I ain't no hater.
It ain't gonna go down.
I just saved the fuck coming to my mind. Do you think?
Wait, has anybody ever heard Kevin say anything bad about Janet Jackson except for the fact that her albums didn't do good? Let's talk about her.
Okay.
Let's talk about her tour costumes. How she looked like something from Star Wars.
She like something for something. Okay, just wait a minute. I can't find that video.
And that stupid mohawk.
Now, Mikkel, I can't find that question about Lil Wayne. Now, Janet, you want to talk about Janet on tours. Now, I forced him. I put it on purpose. I put on the Velvet Rope tour, and I put on the All For You tour.
Yes, he did.
Now, the thing is about those tours. Now, about those tours. When people in my house that was in here, when they saw the Velvet Rope tour, they said, wow, that was 10 years ago? Oh my God, that was 10 years ago? Then when they saw the All For You album, the All For You tour, people like the All For You tour better. But you know what? Janet ain't doing nothing different like that they're doing today. That's why I say Janet is the trendsetter. All those costumes.
Oh my God!
All those costumes.
Oh my God!
All those costumes.
Trendsetting for who? Halloween?
Mikkel, all those costumes Janet had on her tour, all that fucking production that she had on that tour, that was the shit. These young people don't do that no more. They're kind of boring today. And to see something from 7 years ago that can still go on right now with 2008, that's fucking trend setting, not paying homage to anybody. Now, I'm tired of talking about B. Now, we're going to wait. Actually, we do have to talk about...
When I go to 106 Park on November 18th to meet Beyonce for her album release, I'm not taking him. Because if I take him, I will embarrass him on 106 Park.
No, you won't.
Because I will tell Beyonce how much of a hater he is. Believe me,
but let me tell you something. I
will embarrass him on 106 Park.
If I'm paying to see her, then it ain't no hating.
You are hating.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me...
106 Park is free.
Now, you know what? I'm going to do my own personal video on where it is that I really started having something different towards Beyonce. I'll do my whole video without him without nobody cutting me off or being disrespectful, I'll talk about it.
I haven't even been able
The
to see
video
for
is
like 5
upcoming,
minutes.
and I don't give a fuck
See?
if you motherfucking haters out there call me a hater. I don't care, because I'll call it like I say.
They're not going to call you a
Now,
hater, though. Half the people who watch your show are all Janet fans. They call me the hater.
No,
I'm the hater. You're not the hater. I'm the bad one.
No, you're not the bad one. No.
I am the bad one. Half of the negative remarks are about me liking Beyonce.
Okay, that's
Well,
not
half
the
the
thing.
negative remarks are about Beyonce, and you know it.
Well, anyway.
How many negative remarks do you get about Janet? Be honest.
Anyway.
Be honest.
Anyway,
Be
let's,
honest. Answer the
let's-
question.
What?
How many negative remarks do you get about Janet?
I get some.
So, but who do you get more about?
Actually, I get more to me.
Oh, okay.
I
No.
get
We're talking about between Beyonce and Janet. Who do you get more about?
Actually, I don't talk about
Why
Janet.
do you keep saying
Now,
actually? Answer the question. Who do you get more about, Beyonce or Janet? Answer the question.
who gets negative press? Who gets more positive reviews?
No, who gets more negative responses to these reviews?
Oh,
Janet?
Beyonce.
Oh, okay. I told you this, and I also told you to check, and you still haven't checked. Who has more hate videos on YouTube? What female artist has more hate videos
what
on YouTube?
female artist?
Beyonce. You know
What
why? Because
female-
the haters out there can't take that she's good.
You know,
And
no,
like
the
my
fact
MySpace,
is-
that's like my MySpace name says, the girls just can't take her. And you know what? The
Mikkel.
girls really can't take Big.
Now the fact is, we all love Beyonce, but we want some motherfucking originality.
God!
Beyonce, you could blow like no other. But like I told you,
When I look at Janet, it's
Mikkel,
like I'm looking at Michael.
you might say that Janet can't sing. There's a lot of, like I said, you don't have to have the voice to have the motherfucking package. It's more than just being able to sing. Because if that was true, who would you rather go see in concert? Mariah Carey or Janet Jackson? Who puts on a better show? Who put on a better show? Now, a lot of the young people
But you
today,
can't compare the two.
Mikkel,
Say
a lot.
Mariah Carey or Whitney.
Mariah Carey or Whitney. Oh, I'm going to go see Whitney in a second. Now, let's talk about a lot of the younger generation. Nobody is really into Janet no more. Janet is in her 40s. Again, like I said, Janet don't have nothing else to prove in music.
She
The
sure
bitch
don't, so
is an
why is she
icon.
still making music?
Because she's doing what she loves to do for her fans, and maybe she want to do it for herself too.
Oh yeah,
That's
and
why.
maybe she
It's
wants
not.
to, and maybe Janet wants to be original.
Okay, how many hits does Janet have by herself? 10. How many does Beyonce have with other people? No, how many solo hits does Beyonce have by herself?
It's such a
How many
shame.
do she have by
It's such a
herself?
shame.
How many
It's
do
such
she
a
have by
shame.
herself?
It's
How
such a
many
shame.
times?
It's such
How
a
many
shame.
times?
You know why?
did
Can I say something? Can I say
How many
something?
times did Beyonce make it to the top by herself? You
It's
answer that.
such a shame.
Answer it.
You know why it's such a
Answer
shame?
it.
Look, be quiet.
Answer it.
Be quiet.
Answer it. Once. That's small. Many times. Once. And Irreplaceable was the only song that Beyonce had by herself. Everybody else was either with Destiny's Child or with a rapper. So what is that telling you?
So why-
Only Beyonce can't get nowhere because she's with a rapper? I'm just saying what y'all want me to say. That's all. That's all. That's all. But come on, Beyonce only had one hit by herself, and she's been out for 10 years.
I'm not going to say anything anymore.
10 years? Yeah, because you're mad. Now,
I'm not mad.
Now, can we really get into these questions? I think I might have to edit this video. Let's get into the
Why?
questions.
Why? I don't like when you say you're going to edit it.
These
I want
people
to
do-
see the truth. I want people to see how you really are.
This
Don't edit
is how I
it.
really am,
Okay, so
okay?
don't edit it. Let everything be natural.
Look for my video on where I started to see a difference in Beyonce. Just look for that video, you guys. Now let's get to your questions, the fans, the subscribers.
Can I say one last
A
thing?
lot of y'all love
Can I just say
Mikkel. A
one last
lot of
thing?
y'all love my
Can I
show.
say one last thing? Can I just say one last thing?
Go ahead.
No, can I have some camera time?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna
No,
let
no,
you-
don't go to the
I really
bathroom. No,
have to
no,
go
no,
to the
no,
bathroom.
no, no, no,
Oh my God,
no,
I
no,
really
no.
have to
Don't
pee.
go anywhere.
I really have
I
to
just
pee.
want to say this thing. Is the mic on? Mm-hmm. Beyonce, if you're watching, and all you Beyonce fans and haters, it's when people like Kevin stop talking about Beyonce, that's when she has to worry. Because while they're still talking about her, she's doing just fine. It's when they stop talking about her
That's
is
right.
when she has to worry.
Because as long as
Because
Beyonce
as long
is
as
still
they're
getting
talking
my
about
money,
her,
as long as
they're
she's still
talking
getting
about
my
her,
money,
that's when you know she's doing the right thing.
Sit back.
And if you notice, nobody's talking about Janet but Kevin. Nobody in
gotta
the
go pee.
media, nobody on the radio.
Mikkel, I
You know
have to
why?
go
Because
pee.
they know that she's tired and she's
Mikkel,
playing
I have
out.
to go pee.
Now he has to go pee.
I have to go pee, so sit here and keep these Beyonce fans entertained. Do the single legs. Do it. I gotta go pee. Go ahead.